Hi, Paul, and everybody in digital photo. I wanted to take a moment to show you some quick editing techniques. This was one of Paul's shots that was photographed in the Stamford area, I think Saturday afternoon. And I like it for a number of reasons. I like the way the water is rippling and how clear the reflection of the trees are. I like the unity of the repetition of the vertical elements here. So what would I do to tighten this up just a little bit? It's very close to being done, but still we could do some editing. So first question, should it stay color or should it be in black and white? Because of the snow, this is already pretty black and white, but the reflection of the kind of cloudy sky has got this cyan color, and the brown of the foreground bushes. Is that important for the picture or not? I'm kind of on the fence about this, but just for the sake of argument, I'm going to convert it to black and white. So in Photoshop here, I go Image, Mode, Grayscale. Just do a straight conversion, discard your color. Okay, so the next thing is to say, well, where is the focal point? And we would argue that the quality of light in the center is right here, and this is the focal point. And then we would say what takes your eye away from the focal point. And areas that take your eye away are light. So this corner, for instance, in fact this whole top is a bit light. And this side here a little bit. So what if I were to just grab, this is so simple, an elliptical marquee tool, come to the center, hold down Alt to pull out an ellipse around this center focal point, and then invert it. So I'm going to select inverse, and now it's got a hard edge, and if I were to darken this outside edge, it would look like a mat was cut with an oval. So I need to feather this and blend it in. So you click Select and Mask right here in the Options bar. And let's see, over here we have this slider called Feather. See how hard this edge is. So we want to really blend this in quite a bit. So I'm going to dial this up, and keep going until it almost blends entirely back to the center. This is almost 600 pixels worth of blend on this particular file. So I'm going to say OK, and I'm going to hide the selection. That'll help me see things better. So I'm going to hit Control H, or I could go through the menu view, but I'm going to leave it. And now I want to darken this. So when I darken light areas, I like using Image, Adjustment, Brightness, Contrast, and not Levels, because Levels tends to raise contrast as well as darken. So I'm going to just use this one and quiet down the outer edges a bit, just like that. Okay. So now deselect because it's still there. Control D, or Image, select, deselect. Control D is the shortcut. If we were to look at the history, it's so simple what I did, but when we open the picture it looked like this, and now it looks like this. And it's from asking the simple question, what is the picture about? Where is the focal point? What takes your eye away from the focal point? How can we quietly emphasize the focal point without making it too obvious? I want everybody to understand that I'm not looking for special effects and zoomy, crazy colors and pushing things too hard. I'm trying to give you a sense of fine art photography quality in a classic sense, sort of in the Ansel Adams, Edward Weston tradition. And beginning there is an excellent place for you to understand. As beginning photographers, we don't want to mess with things until we understand quality first. So that's it. See you on the blog.